Ubisoft is a company founded in 1986 and has since become the owner of multiple subsidiaries including Activision, Blizzard, and Electronic Arts. Since its founding, of course, Ubisoft has become all the rage with both players and employees, especially in Ubisoft Montreal, which was founded in 1997, as it was voted the number 7 best employer by Forbes magazine. Due to this, many game designers and developers alike flock to their door every year to become part of their highly reputable company. With headquarters located around the world, their games get a diverse set of views from people of all different backgrounds, giving them a more realistic feel when it comes to the cultures their games represent. Due to this, we have decided to do our presentation on why Ubisoft would be the best employer for after we graduate. For game designers, there's no greater joy than creating a truly high quality game that millions of people can enjoy for hours on end. And Ubisoft is one of the best records of this. Games like Far Cry and Assassin's Creed have averaged millions of copies sold with incredibly high ratings by most reviewers. And if that wasn't enough, for those people looking to switch companies later on down the line, there really is no better company to have on your resume, as Ubisoft has one of the best game creation pipelines there is in terms of efficiency, due to the fact that they release several series yearly. Not only is this good on a resume, but this also prevents employees from feeling a sense of stagnation in their work because of the fact that they will never be working on the same project for years at a time, like in other companies such as Bethesda or From Software. Okay. Not only is Ubisoft seen as the pinnacle of game development by many, but it's also seen as a benchmark for employee satisfaction in the game community. With a 4.0 out of 5 rating on Indeed and a 3.9 out of 5 rating on Glassdoor, this, I believe, is reputable proof from employees that Ubisoft treats its employees with respect and courtesy. One of the most notable things about Ubisoft is they provide very good paid vacations as well as occasional pay for tuition so employees can better themselves and improve the work that they put forward in the company. They've also been known for providing paid travel for employees to other parts of the world so they can gather real world experience to make their games more lifelike. This is also enjoyable for the employee to get out of the office and see what is out there in the world that they may not have seen under other circumstances. For those interested in world travel, Ubisoft is the place to be, as they've been known for sending their employees on quote-unquote missions should a smaller location be unstaffed. Now, since they have over 30 locations worldwide, this gives workers a large amount of possibilities to broaden their horizons should the opportunity arise. This also grants a great opportunity for travel, whether it's moving to where the studio is to provide some more manpower, or having the studio pay for you to travel to gather world reference to make better, more accurate game assets. Employees can be sent to places like France, Mumbai, Milan, and even Osaka. Ubisoft has never really kept it a secret that they like to give their employees lavish benefits for the work that they do. And why would they? They spend a lot of time and a lot of care making sure their employees are happy, so that way they work harder and work better. Many times this will take the form of a little fun for the employees to unwind. According to Richard Urema and Christina Lung, this can take the shape of vintage arcade machines and state-of-the-art video game systems to fully equipped DJ stations, mobile haircut and style services, and free on-site fitness facilities with a variety of instructor-led classes to keep the employees from the inevitable burnout for the hard work that they put in. Furthermore, Ubisoft has always had a habit of providing a series of celebrations and festivals for their employees. That can even include skiing in the winter holidays, like in December, and summer barbecues in July and August. With this in mind, it kind of stands to reason why Ubisoft is rated one of the best employees out there for game designers and developers. Ubisoft has always had a way of building and finding talent from co-ops to classrooms. Ubisoft has an annual competition known as Ubisoft Next that presents a challenge for designers and developers to make a scene or a script or a character design that can be introduced into a game. Now, this can take the shape of, for an animator, they will give a voiceover, and the animator has to make a scene that follows in line with the voice line that they're given. For modelers, it can be make a sci-fi environment or a Victorian um, scene complete with lighting and props. After all the submissions are handed in for Ubisoft Next, a series of judges will look over all the submissions, and the best suited for Ubisoft can have a chance to win an internship at Ubisoft with the possibility of full-time employment. According to the Ubisoft website, last year there was even a total of 12 artists and developers who made the transition straight from post-secondary to full-time employment through this competition. Of course, as with many big multinational companies with millions of employees, Ubisoft can suffer from the occasional poor management, according to Indeed and Glassdoor. So effective dictation of how time is spent is sometimes criticized by employees. One proof of this is a critique that many have of a quote from the executive officer at Ubisoft, Yves Guillemot, who was asked why the PC ports of their games were so unoptimized and frankly lackluster. Uh, he was asked this by an employee, and his response was that 90% of PC players are pirates. Now, for those of you that don't know, pirates are people that illegally download software from companies for the purposes of personal use. It's actions like this that lump all people that play video games on PC as thieves and scoundrels that has given Ubisoft a tarnished reputation in the past, and one of the things that still continues to this day. Also, as with most game design companies, there is a criticism from a lot of the employees that due to the fact that upper management is often more business savvy and not as tech savvy, they often set unrealistic and frankly impossible deadlines for the employees to meet, leading to stress and strife among different divisions. Furthermore, there is eventual cost cutting on projects and corner cutting that could mean firing employees without long-term notice and frankly questionable cause. So, in conclusion, with all of its employee benefits and its abundance of employment opportunities further down the line, it's no wonder why Ubisoft can be seen as a great employer, especially for new game designers aspiring to get their feet wet in the game design community. So I'd like to say thank you for your time, and this concludes our presentation. So I hope you enjoyed it.